If you are having difficulties in sewing a stretchy material using an ordinary sewing machine, then this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to stitch a stretchy material using this manual ordinary sewing machine. This is a butterfly machine. And most times, people always talk about the fact that it does not work on stretchy materials. Okay, so this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it. And some of these butterfly machines works on stretchy materials. Some of these ordinary sewing machines can sew stretchy materials very well. So if your butterfly machine, your ordinary machine, 2-lion manual machine does not sew stretchy materials, and then you are sure that it is not faulty, you understand, you are sure that it's not faulty, and you've done all the settings required to keep the machine in a good condition to work on a stretchy material, then you have two options. One of them is using paper to line where you are going to stitch. You understand? Most people use gumster paper to line on the parts that they are going to stitch. Alright, but now this one is not viable because it is going to be more stressful for you, and then you are cutting so much papers to do the work. You understand now? So other patterns that people use is this. This is a candle wax. So all you need to do is just line it on where you are going to stitch. I don't know, I feel this candle wax has the particles that helps the manual sewing machine to stitch stretchy materials perfectly. Alright, so I'm going to show you this. I'm going to stitch this fabric without this. Alright, I'll show you how it's going to turn out, and then I'm going to apply this also and then show you how it's going to look like. Look at the stitches. You can see this here. You can see that. Look at this. I'm using a black thread so that it can be very visible. You can see that it is not stitching very well. Alright, so now one thing I'm going to do is to tighten this. Okay, so this is the adjust of the force for the foot. Alright, so when sewing stretchy materials, it has to be tighter than the regular. So you check here. If it is very loose, then you have to tighten it, okay, to somewhere around here. And then I'm going to apply this candle wax. This candle, just mark it, and then let's see how it comes out. So look at this now. Are you seeing this part? And then look at the other part. Look at this jumping here. It's not very smooth. I can even pick it. Look at it. Yeah. So now see that after I adjusted this to make it tight, and then I applied a little bit of this, you understand, on the line. You can see how neat it is looking now. Okay, so if your manual ordinary sewing machine cannot sew stretchy materials, this is simply what you need to do. Tighten this a little and then apply this. You don't need to be putting paper. Most times it works with paper also, but then it is more stressful for me. It is easier for me to just mark and sew, you understand, instead of cutting paper and lining it Then after I stitch on the paper, I still remove it. You understand? Let's even try the paper pattern. Let's do that quickly. This is a gum stem. See that it also gave me almost the same results with this one that I used this, but I feel this one is better, all right, because now that I'm done with this, now still have to be cutting it out, you understand? But I don't, it's more stressful. Let's assume that I use this paper pattern now to sew a full cloth. That means I'll have to be removing it all through the places that I stitched in the cloth. But if it is this now, you don't even need to do any other thing. Just mark it and sew it. Remember that you need to tighten this place. Very important. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, so this is the one that I did without the candle wax or the paper. Manual, using the manual ordinary sewing machine. This is how it looks like. You can see all these places. And this is the one I use, the candle wax. Alright, I just lined it to the parts where I'm going to stitch. You can see how clean it's looking. And then this is the one that I used paper to sew. Sorry, this is it. The one that I used paper to sew. Still came out nice, but it's stressful. Okay.